Imagine your story. A reading and adventure camp. Today's camp is brought to you by ThinkTV, the Dayton Metro Library, and PBS Kids.
Hi campers, it's Riley and we're back with another fun day of camp.
Hi everyone, it's Chavin here. Today is going to be all about art and colors.
Hey there, my name's JT, and today I'm going to be taking you to the library to read a really awesome book about colors that will get you thinking.
Hi, it's Kelsey, and since today is about art, I'm going to take you to the Dayton Art Institute.
We're going to be your counselors this week. We're staying safe at home, but we have a lot of great things planned.
Since this is a reading and adventure camp, we're going to start off the day by going to the Dayton Metro Library. JT will tell us all about it and what's going on.
We're going to see my favorite librarian, Miss Winnie. In fact, she's waiting there right now. Hi, Miss Winnie.
Hi, friends. Welcome back to the Dayton Metro Library's main branch. Guess where I'm standing right at this very moment? I am on the second level by the sculpture called Fractal Rain. And you know what? It is so beautiful. Looks clear to you, doesn't it? Look harder. Because one thing about this magnificent piece, it changes colors. It just depends upon the light. Sometimes it's red, sometimes it's blue, and especially makes me happy when it's my favorite color and I see purple. I hear you're on your way to the Dayton Art Institute. Have fun on your field trip. I will see you back later for another terrific story. I'll be in my favorite corner tucked away, waiting for you. Have fun. Bye.
Okay, let's get ready. Have you ever been to the Dayton Art Institute? It's a wonderful museum that has all kinds of art, paintings and sculptures from all over the world, and they have a really awesome children's section. Are you ready? Sky Drone is going to help us fly to the museum.
And here we go. I love seeing everything from the air.
Hang on, we're going fast.
It looks like we're here.
This is so cool.
Look, there's the museum. Thanks, Skydrone. One of the things I love most is that they have lots of beautiful paintings that you can see in person. And today we're going to see how a couple of different artists use colors and how we can make some artwork ourselves.
Hi friends! Welcome to the Dayton Art Institute. Today we're going to be exploring color. I'm going to show you two different artworks in our collection, and then we're going to go into the studio and make a fun project. This bright, colorful painting is called The Seasons by artist Kenneth Noland. Notice all of the colors that the artist has chosen to use. Which colors are your favorite? What season do these colors remind you of the most? Now let's go see a different kind of painting. What color stands out to you the most? How do the colors of this painting compare to the last painting? One of the things that I love about this painting is the artist's use of lines. All of the different lines create a neat pattern and a great bridge shape. This artist's name is Beatrice Reese, and this painting is called Truganini of Tasmania. Keep the lines and the patterns and the colors we've seen so far in mind, because next we're going to go into the studio and make a fun project. I have a really fun project in mind for you. It involves colored construction paper and weaving. And it's actually really fun and easy to do. You're going to need either one piece of white paper or black paper. This is going to be the border. Make sure you have a pair of scissors, a glue stick. You might want a ruler and also a pencil. Gather different colors of paper. The first step's going to be to fold your piece of paper in half. So you want to make sure that you're folding short end to short end. The next step is to cut lines starting at the fold, but not quite going all the way to the other side. Your paper will look something like this, with lines cut all the way throughout it, but not all the way to the edges. The next step is going to be to take my warm colors and cut them into strips. Make sure that the strips we cut run along the short line of the paper, not the long line of the paper. You might want to get a ruler and draw some straight lines. It's okay if they're not measured out. Hold your paper flat with one hand, take your scissors in your other hand, and cut along the line this way. I like to put my strips in order and create the design first. I'm gonna go yellow, orange, pink, red. Take your first strip, keep this strip on top of the first line, and then slide it under the second line. Bring it back on top of the next one, and then underneath the one after that. You're going to repeat this pattern over, under, until you get all the way to the end. Next, we'll add another strip, except we're going to reverse the pattern. So this orange strip is going to start under your first line. Then you'll bring it over the second line. And then you just keep repeating that pattern. Once you've got it in there, carefully push it until it lines up nice and straight. And there we have it. Look what we made. Nice job. Now the final touch is to glue the ends of your strips onto the border. Take your time and go carefully with this and make sure that they are all lined up. Once everything's glued in place, you're done. This was so much fun. Thank you for joining me. And I hope you will come visit us at the Dayton Art Institute just as soon as you can. Bye for now.
That was really cool. And I love that there's a space for kids to do art in the museum.
I love it. They used a lot of my favorite color, pink. I bet you couldn't tell my favorite color was pink.
Yeah, we kind of guessed that was your favorite.
Hey guys, I think it's about time we go back to the library.
Chavin, you're always talking about what time it is. You know what time it is when the clock strikes 13? It's time for you to get a new clock.
Hey guys, let's go. Miss Winnie has a great book for us to read.
I love seeing the Dayton Art Institute from the air.
This is so cool.
Here we are, back at the library. Let's go in.
Hi, JT. I'm glad you all are back from the Dayton Art Institute. Here I am at the Dayton Metro Library's main branch in my little reading corner, one of my favorite places to tuck myself in for a good book. Today's story is Red, a Crayon Story, written and illustrated by Michael Hall. He was red, but he wasn't very good at it. Oh dear. His teacher thought he needed more practice. I'll draw a red strawberry, then you draw a red strawberry. You can do this, really. But he couldn't really. Like this? Oh my. Let's try again. His mother thought he needed to mix with other colors. Why don't you go out and draw a nice round orange? A really big one. A really orange one. But they made a big greenish one. Yuck! Oops! Have you ever tried to do something and you just really couldn't get it to work? I don't know how Red is really feeling, but he's really trying. His grandparents thought he wasn't warm enough. Your class is making self-portraits for Parents' Night. Wear this warm red scarf. Nice. It's so you. But it so wasn't. Oh dear me. Everyone seemed to have something to say. Sometimes I wonder if he's really red at all. Don't be silly. It says red on his label. He came that way from the factory. Frankly, I don't think he's very bright. Well, I think he's lazy. Right, he's got to press harder. Really apply himself. Give him time, he'll catch on. Of course he will. But he didn't catch on. You know, sometimes people say things about you and it really hurts your feelings. Have you ever felt that way? I'm sure that's the way Red's feeling right now, too. A green frog, a black sheep, a brown cow, a red... Ah! All the art supplies wanted to help. The masking tape thought he was broken inside. This will help hold you together. The scissors thought his label was too tight. One snip should do it. I thought he wasn't sharp enough. Now stay still now. But even with all our help and all his hard work, he just couldn't get the hang of it. One day, he met a new friend. Will you make a blue ocean for my boat? I can't. I'm red. Will you try? So he did. Thank you. It's perfect. You're welcome. It was easy. And he didn't stop there. Oh, no, he didn't. Blue jeans, bluebells, bluebirds, blueberries, blue whale. I'm blue! He was blue. And everyone was talking. My son is brilliant. Who could have known he was blue? I always said he was blue. It was obvious. His blue ocean really lifted me. All of his work makes me happy. His blue strawberries are my favorite. He's so intense. I'm going to make a green lizard with him, a really big one. I hear he's working on a huge new project. He's really reaching for the sky. And he really was. Red, a crayon story. Can you imagine your story? Goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, Miss Winnie. So, what do you guys think about the book?
I thought it was just going to be all about colors, but it was actually about so much more than that.
Yeah, it's a lot to think about. I know that I felt like that crayon sometimes.
I think we all probably feel like that sometimes. That's why it's so important to be kind to each other.
I know. That book makes me feel a little bit sad, but also a little hopeful.
You know what I like to do when I'm feeling sad or down? I like to go outside.
I love to go outside. Not only do I like to go outside in my backyard, I also love to come here at the creek.
When I'm outside, I like to shoot basketball.
When I'm outside, I love to ride my skateboard.
Where do you like to go outside?
Say, today is all about colors. I've been dying to show you guys a really fun song about the difference between primary and secondary colors. Take a listen.
What are the primary colors? Red, yellow, blue. Mix them up, you'll have a ball. Create a color that's new. Mix blue and red, you get purple. Mix red and yellow, you get orange. Yellow and blue make green. You're making the secondary colors. Come on now, scream! Purple, orange, green. What are the primary colors? Red, yellow, blue. Mix them up, you'll have a ball. Create a color that's new. Come on, everybody, let's mix it up.
Wasn't that great? I just love doing artwork. Can't you tell? Here's a cool craft you can do at home to brighten up your neighborhood.